Hi, Dave Hume here from Seriously Connected. Today I want to talk about the future of recruiting. And what I mean is 2020, recruitment in 2020. Before I tell you what I think is going to happen, let me ask you, are you going to be around recruiting in 2020 in 3 years' time? Because I think whatever you're doing today, most of you, it's not going to work in 2 years' time. And why do I say that? LinkedIn is the #1 platform for recruiters. But where's the biggest problem that we get with LinkedIn? Video. LinkedIn does not support video platform. It does not support the engagement. It does not support the way of distributing. It's become practically impossible to utilize the LinkedIn platform in its normal way, which is sourcing people. They talk about building a brand online. They talk about actually developing your own network. You build your community, but there's absolutely no way you are really building a brand. LinkedIn doesn't allow that. But the one place you build your brand is where your audience is, where attention is being consumed, which right now is probably you on your mobile phone. Your mobile phone is the #1 critical thing. It is the biggest thing that we need within our armory. Because attention, it's all that matters, where the eyeballs are, where your future clients are, where your future candidates are. So let me ask you, where do you see and where do you look at information? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Are you any different from your clients and candidates? No, you're not. Because that's where their attention is. And you need to be where their eyeballs are. You need to be where their attention is. And it's not about selling. I talk about this all the time. It's about understanding where your audience is. And the problems that I see at the moment is recruitment agencies are reluctant to allow great recruiters to actually start building their online brand, to start building their video content. Why? Because they want to control the brand, they want to control the company, they want to control the communication. But the audience is yours. They're your clients. People buy off people. You and I, we're in the recruitment space. People buy off people. And the whole world is geared towards how I can influence people like you to watch my videos so that you pay attention to what I've got to say, or you see it as value, or you see it as of benefit to watch. The big thing I see is your audience is being built on a normal platform, on a text-based platform. What if your company went bump? What if your company went out of business? Where is that audience? Where is that content? Where is it growing? You need to be building that now. And that is in these platforms like Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook Live. None of those things even existed 3-5 years ago. So instead of accelerating to 2020, are you going to be around in 2020? Because I tell you something, let's go back 3.5 years when LinkedIn was the #1 platform. We used to love your LinkedIn. We're not so much of a fan anymore. But the reality is, those platforms didn't exist, and video content is what it's all about now. Sharing your message to your audience, building up your brand, personal branding. It's you. You're the recruiter. You have to start getting ahead of the game today. Cisco predicts that all internet traffic by 2020 will be video based. CVs will become a thing of the past. Paper CVs will become a thing of the past. All videos, all interviews will take place online, video content. So I think you need to think about those businesses that weren't here 2 or 3 years ago, those tools, the Facebooks, the Instagrams, and way that we were using. What's going to be here in 3 years' time? I think it's amazing what's going to be here in 3 years' time. And for me, we're going all in video, all in engagement, all in personal branding, developing your personal brand, because it's about you. Your eyeballs are on you. Your eyeballs are on me. That's what it's about. And we've got to build credibility and authority. So think about what you're going to do, not just today, but for the future. If you want to be around in 2020, if you want to be here in 3 years, let's say you are here in 3 years' time recruiting. 3 years' time, right? 2020, 2.5 years. But imagine 3 years' time. What are you doing today to get you ahead of the game, or even part of the game then? Are you doing what you've always done, or you're thinking about this new technology? Because if you're in it for the long game, you've got to start now, because the long game is today's game. So stop messing around with normal text-based traditional methods. If you want to be here in the long term, you need to start building your brand, your platform away from LinkedIn. You need to be engaging with your audience, creating nurture sequence, trust, authority, engagement, so that when your candidate or your client are looking on those platforms, their eyeballs are where your content should be. They think of you, they see you, and actually you've already got a long following. Just think, if you shot one video for the next 3 years, I don't know what, 40 videos? 1 video a month, 40 videos. But if you shot 1 a week, the best part of 200 videos, credibility and authority through the roof. I'm not telling you should be doing it, but the logic says to me that's where we should all be going. So I'll leave you with that. Have a look. Audit your own platform, audit your own exposure, audit your own content and how are you distributing it. LinkedIn, Facebook, Snapchat, all of those all need to be some way of building your authority through a video platform. So I wish you the best of luck. Send me a video, let me know what you think, post, share, distribute. I want to know whether you believe me. Let me know whether you think recruitment is gonna change. Video-based, location-independent, video-based, less traveling, less CVs, more technology. I'll see you soon.